Welcome back to CT Live. We have some exciting guests in the studio. McLean is known for its independent and assisted living for seniors, but also offers a whole lot more as a life plan community. Joining me now are physical therapist and director of rehabilitation, Jenny Braddock, and physical therapist and home health care therapy supervisor, Carla Cuccia. Guys, it is great to have you in here and learn more about this process for a lot of adults exploring this life plan. I really like that idea for a lot of people. So what does that look like at McLean, Jenny?
Well, thank you so much for having us, Abby. And, you know, McLean is a life plan community. And what that means is that we have a full continuum of care with services from independent living to long-term care, hospice, and everything in between. Our outpatient therapists on our campus are able to see anybody from any town to deliver their physical therapy services.
And now that's really incredible when you think about, you know, the geography of that. Your outpatient is something you're really proud of. What stands out to you about that?
You know, that's a great question. And I would say first and foremost, we are specialists and experts in caring for our seniors. Our outpatient physical therapists are very experienced and can deliver therapy services traditional of any practice. But what we focus on is older adults. And we'd like to say when people come to McLean, they're a part of our family. And they're greeted with a warm welcome, with one-on-one attention during their visits. And we even offer specializations such as a driving assessment program in conjunction with AAA, where it's one of its only programs of its kind in the state, as well as a therapist who specializes in vestibular rehab. So people who are affected with vertigo and other vestibular disorders, which is common among the age of 55 and older, we can certainly help.
Wow, that's incredible. I would imagine it's super gratifying, too, as somebody in this role. Now, you guys are doing incredible services in the office, too, but Carla, you guys are really involved in the community and meeting people where they're at. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, so absolutely. So McLean Home Healthcare has been providing care for seniors for over 30 years in their home. Our purpose has always been the same, and that is to make sure that we're helping people heal safely in their home.
Yeah, what does, you know, typically the duration somebody's working with McLean or a patient might qualify for services at McLean look like?
Yes, so in order to qualify for services at home, there are two major requirements. The first one being that there has to be a physician's referral. Now, that referral can come from a physician that is following the patient through the hospital, or a short-term rehabilitation stay, or it can come from a patient's primary care doctor or a specialist. Now, there is a second requirement, and that is that the patient needs to be homebound, and that means that it is a difficult and taxing effort for them to be able to leave their home and receive the same type of service in an outpatient setting.
Ladies, really quick, before we wrap this all up, what sets McLean apart from other, you know, services that people could consider?
So I think McLean Home Healthcare is, even though we work in collaboration with all three major hospitals in the area, we're a standalone, non-for-profit organization. Therefore, our clinicians can focus on patient outcomes. Every decision they make and the care that they provide to our patients is driven by the needs of the patient and rather than profits. And for outpatient therapy.
Well, the same, you know, as again, a non-for-profit organization, we are out to, again, serve our clients' goals and return them to the most fulfilling life they choose, and get them back to the activities that they love.
Expertise unmatched, and you can find them at McLean. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. It's great to, know you guys are out there to help people in this stage of life.
Thanks so much for this opportunity.
Always, always. All right, CT Live will be back right after this. Stick around.